beautiful and exciting and hopefully a very awesome year for everyone.
2025, it is our year.
It is our year.
It is our year.
I hope it's your year too.
Oh my God, happy new year.
Yes.
And welcome back to our channel. You already know we're grateful for the views we've been getting. You know, we're not giving up. We're not stopping now. So it's me, your girl Rachel and Ada. Welcome to our channel. So for today, what we got? What we've got cooking?
So we've got an exciting one.
Okay.
So we're discussing starting projects.
Ooh.
So the topic today is going to be about starting new projects, and then with eagerness, with excitement, with enthusiasm, and then slowing down at the middle or almost giving up. And we're here to share with you guys how to keep yourself motivated and see through whatever it is you have planned.
Whatever project you've started.
Yeah, because we know it's the beginning of the year, and hopefully people have so much things they want to achieve this year. It could be anything.
It could be anything.
At all.
Yeah, it could be starting a new business.
Yeah,
you know,
writing a book,
reading a book, even
opening a YouTube page, side hustle.
Oh, you know, all the excitement pops up, and then in the end, you know, sometimes we get at the middle, we get like that deflation, isn't it?
Yeah, reducing, and want to know why that happens. We're also here to learn from you guys. So we're happy to read what you guys have got to share with us. We're not experts. We're just sharing what we think,
just our own opinion, how to lose interest in, you know, a project or starting up a business, or even, you know, undertaking an assignment or something. Why do you think?
So I think people lose focus for different reasons. One could be that sometimes you overestimate your energy, and then you underestimate like the risk and the planning process of the project, the actual project. You know, when you start, when you think of an idea, oh my God, it's popping, you're excited, and
you're like, oh my God.
Somebody listening to you like, this girl is about to hit.
I don't even want to start.
Telling me, you can ask my sister. I say, it's the only mouth you used to do your own. I know she don't see me finish, but it's all right. So so when you have that idea, you're so excited, your energy is bubbling today. Like immediately you start sharing it with people. You know, you're so happy because
you're thinking it's gonna. You already visualize what game, what everything. I will tell you, the reason why I was laughing was I had a project. I was.
Tell me.
I had a project I started, and that project I already made clothes for my church. I made t-shirts, I made cap, I had invoice. Oh my God!
You went all night.
I went to Amazon. I got thank you for ordering. But guess what? I think the business only lasted sort of like 2 months or so, and it just packed up because don't get me wrong, it's not that I wasn't getting the customers or something. I think when I started, it started a bit like slow, and then it picked up. And then I think one of the day I had like a big order,
you got
and
overwhelmed.
So it just overwhelmed me.
Yeah.
I just felt like I was panicking, I was stressed.
Yeah.
You know, I just thought, is this something I'll be able to do on my own?
So that brings me to point number 2, when we don't plan properly.
Yes, exactly.
So now you really wanted the big.
I did.
I don't know what business it was, but if it's a big, I hope it's a business. It was your plan is for you to grow, to make money out of it.
Exactly.
And there you go, the business is growing.
Yeah.
But halfway you became overwhelmed. So you didn't actually plan for the time when that business would go big.
Yeah.
So that's why you got, because if you put things in place, okay, at this point, or maybe when you start getting little orders and you start increasing, maybe you can get one hand in. Maybe you can limit, maybe today you can take 2 people, next week take 2 people. So if you have planned for that process, when you walk on, you have been able to absorb.
Because also as well, I think I didn't put my other job in consideration as well, because I knew I had an other job as well, so I should have considered that this side hustle was like after my first job. Do you know what I mean?
So basically, I think it's just a planning
so it's
hazard.
You
didn't just plan properly, which is a problem I have encountered and so many other people have encountered. So it's not. So we're thinking of how to make this.
So I should have re-strategized, reassess the whole thing, but rather than just
packing up
straight away, because I felt like if I have continued from when I started, maybe I would have even go bigger now and have extra hands, like I'm paying to help me do the job. But I just think I panicked. I was like freaking out. So I don't know.
Anyway, we'll come back to how to help everyone. Suggestions.
I bet if you've had similar experience, please leave that comment in the section. We're learning from each other. Really, we're not just saying saying what has happened to us. From your own experience, I bet we'll be able to.
Of course. Another one might be distractions.
Exactly.
So distractions come in every day.
It does.
Like in all shapes, size, color. Different types of distractions come to our life.
Everything.
It could be family distraction.
Exactly.
It could be career distraction.
Exactly.
It could be anything, to be honest. So when you're doing something, it's left for you willpower to tell yourself, no, I have to remain focused to see to the end of what I've planned to do. So distractions will come already. Now in life we did. They come every angle, So but you have to stay focused.
It's just the matter of staying focused and understanding that when the distraction comes, you are able to pull yourself away from it and say, no, this is what I want to do, and I'm focusing on what I'm doing.
Because you can't really stop yourself or stop things from coming your way.
Exactly.
What you can do is tell yourself this thing, okay. If it's 1 second, sometimes the biggest one I think is social media distraction.
It is social media distraction.
Sometimes I will have people I'm supposed to respond to or send something to. But you can't understand that. You're scrolling 20 minutes. Sometimes I have to tell myself, no, it's enough. Like, you have to consciously talk to yourself that this is enough.
Or else
you carry on.
You just keep
Sometimes
going.
you want to go to bed, say I'm sleeping by 10, and then 1 hour.
You're still
on the internet. So those are some distractions. So you have to just tell yourself that.
And sometimes as well, it's about people you tell your business to. Sometimes I know people say, oh, don't tell people your business until you make it, and so I don't blame people that act that way. Don't tell people what they're doing until they finally achieve what they're doing, because sometimes people talk you out of things. People don't see, because they know you, because so maybe I know you now, and then you come to me and say, Rachel, I want to open like franchise, blah 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 blah. Would you be able to do it? Not be you, I know, but I know you, I might know you, but I don't know your strength. Do you get what I mean? But that is the thing, like people just underestimate.
So we'll have a solution to that problem, and then we'll come to the tips.
Okay.
Let's go there. So here we go with the tips on what you can do to keep yourself motivated.
Tips. If you've got some amazing tips, please leave it in the comment section.
That's correct.
But we're just sharing the one that we think is going to be beneficial to you, that have helped us as well. Yeah.
So number 1 tip will be to define.
I don't have my drawing.
not today. So number 1 tip will be to define your why.
Okay.
So you need to continuously remind yourself on why you embarked on that project.
Yes.
On the initial stage, like why did I even start it up? There must be a reason. You can't just wake up and start doing random things. There must be something
there must be what motivated you to start
the project.
Exactly.
So you have to keep. If you have to write it down, if you have to put it somewhere, if you have to put it on your notepad, if it has to be your screensaver, just something to remind you of, remember, I am doing this because of this reason, remember I'm doing this because of that. So I think that would be number 1 for me.
Okay, and also as well, I think number 2 would be to break it down. Like break the project down into smaller projects. Like rather than, like I said previously, that I got overwhelmed when I had a big order. But I think it will help if the project is being broken down into smaller bits. So you know how to like plan. So you have like planning, how at some point where you have to reaccess your planning, and what you've done well, what you haven't done well, and then also to celebrate like the small wins that you've won in the process, and where you felt that you've not achieved much, or where you feel that you're failing, you can sort of like re-strategize and plan and see the mistake that you've made. Communicate with people that you trust, like well-trusted people, to say, oh, look at what I've done. I started something like this, or maybe people that have already been in the business. You can speak to them and say, oh,
they can be your mentors.
Have that mentor and say, oh, look, I started this business and now I think I'm sort of like failing in this. I'm stuck. do you have any idea how I can go past this phase so I'll be able to reach my destination? I think that's the second point.
Yeah, you're correct. Absolutely correct there. For me, I would also say, I think you mentioned it a bit, to reassess.
Okay.
So at that point when you're like stuck, you're confused, you don't know what to do. Should you go left? Should you go right?
Which always happens.
What should I do from here?
Yeah.
Challenges have come in and you're not sure what to do. Sit down, breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Check, reassess what's going on. I'm at this stage now. What's happening to me now? How can I overcome this challenge? What do I need to put in place?
Because challenges are bound to happen.
Of course, they would happen.
Exactly.
They would happen. But it's left for you to know, okay, it's happened now. You have to heads on, sort it out, and move forward. Yeah, you can't.
It's just like, for example, now you're applying for a job. You've put in that your CV there for you to get the job, and then at the end of the day, your CV does not make it. So instead of keep putting the same CV, it will be better to take that CV down, reread it, and see what it's like.
What changes need to be done?
Do you know what I mean?
But if you're getting the same result, it means that you have to.
There's something that is not working.
Yeah.
So maybe you can go and meet someone and say, "Oh, look, that job that you're in at the moment. I'm trying to get into that job. Look at my CV. Do you have any idea on, what? Look at what I've got here. Do you think there's something for me that I can change to, align with what I'm planning to, Or you can even reread the project of, the job description to match with.
It will be something. You just have to go back to the drawing board and make one or two changes and
exactly. And then in the end, you might just get what you're looking for, rather than just saying, "Oh, I've applied for that job. I got that 5 rejection. That's it."
And
now.
then you give up. Really, you really give up.
You do not this year 2025.
No chance.
We're not giving up.
Yes.
And also as well, I think it's like celebration as well. Like I already said, celebrate the wins.
Yeah.
Always celebrate yourself, because it's tough enough that you've started this project. You don't want any discouragement.
Yes.
You don't want people telling you, some people will just wait for you to fail. Like people are just there, like in one corner, they'll be like, not be Rachel. She don't fair do one business. She don't fair do another. She don't fair do. Go still work this time, but they can't wait.
So fair enough.
Prove them wrong, but don't put that pressure on yourself.
Yeah, so as you're doing that, don't even bother. Don't think of what people will say or whatever, because they will always say something.
They will always say something. Enjoy the process. That's what I want to say. Enjoy it, Anyway, wait for hand in hand, but we don't pray.
Celebrate yourself. So if I'm piggybacking off the job thing you said. So even if you are able to get an interview,
exactly. That's
I shall get interview today. It's something. Celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
From that interview, then the next step might then be you get an interview, you get the second one, get the third one. Before you know it,
and even the interview will be making you stronger, because now the first interview you go to, you might be feeling timid or not even confident enough to say something.
But the second one, interview time is nothing to them. They don't even prepare.
Exactly. Because
I just went for 2 days ago. What do they want to do? Some people will tell you all the questions they ask in the interview.
Exactly.
I think there's so much, and they're not giving up. They keep applying. Some people would have given up by then, but please. If you get stuck,
sometimes failure can be a way to come back with good, with much better motivation and everything. Nobody's planning to fail, but one or two things might happen, and you don't know what is going to happen.
It's not the end of the world.
It occurs. So when it occurs, it's just the matter of you not lying there and saying,
pick yourself back up and get it going.
So as the year is starting, we're motivating you guys to whatever project you're starting, whatever thing you're looking forward to start. Always know the reason why you're starting it. Always put that at the back of your mind. Don't do a project because you're trying to pepper someone. Don't do a project because you're thinking, I must make it this year. Make sure what you're doing, you're enjoying it, because when you enjoy it, that's when you keep going, and it gladdens your heart as well that you're doing something rather than just doing it anyway. You understand, because other people are doing it.
And then I think we missed that. We're supposed to put that first, but anywhere it comes, it's fine. I think before you start something, you pray. Pray for God's guidance, His grace, His favor. Sometimes we want to do something, but with God, when we say, God, this is what I want to do, He's able to maybe give you that wisdom, give you the strength, help you. So it's always good to like say a word of prayer and before you start
and
something.
you won't even know where connections will be coming.
Whatever religion it is you are, I think every other person would like to.
Yeah, exactly. Just seek the face of God. Just seek the face of your Maker. Whatever you believe in, seek the face. If you believe in someone, you say, 100% this person is the one to help me. Make sure you're consulting them to say, I'm here again, Ada. So what do you have?
I'm here.
Exactly.
My project this year. And then we forgot to mention finding yourself an accountability partner.
Yes.
You need that for when you're starting something. That person, of course, it has to be someone you trust, someone that can tell you the truth without hesitation. Not in the bad way.
Not sugarcoating. Say, oh no, you are doing fine. No,
not in a bad way, but somebody that if this person
constructive criticism, they call it.
And somebody that when you tell them by the end of this month, I would have, let's say you're writing a book, I would have written one chapter. That person will be there before the end of the month. Okay, can I see it? How many have you written?
Exactly.
Person that can push you and motivate you and remind you that don't forget, we're not giving up, you've got this, and that will keep encouraging you, which is why it's always good to have the right people in your corner.
I'm telling you.
Good friends. That people can encourage each other as well. Family members as well are good ones to have, good people to have in your corner. Can share with one or two people what you want to do, and they'll be there to support you and hold your hands to say, even those times when you're tired, can even call you, babe, how far now?
Never see your this.
No, that's not, encourage you. They'll tell you, okay, don't worry, take 2 days off and then you can continue. Or they can even say, okay, what do you need help with? Do you need help with the children? Do you need me to come over to help you and do something? And by the time they come and help you 1 or 2 times, the strength and energy is back again. So
with on the note on accountability, you need to be accountable for your own thing as well, not just solely relying on someone.
Of course.
You should be able to say, this is me, I started this project, and I'm accountable for not to give up, not to keep going, to reassess at some point to see where I'm failing, where I've achieved, celebrate my achievements, where if I've failed, what should I do better?
Hold up to it. If you messed up, hold up to it as well. Don't put blames or try to. Someone like, his children. Yes, children are there, but if you're determined to do something, you're going to
exactly.
So be accountable to yourself.
Exactly. So whatever you do, make sure you're focused this year. I'm not saying just this year alone, subsequent year to come, moving forward, having that side motivation or side something is something, or whatever project. Sometimes you're even giving up on Monday to Friday job, I'm hard enough. Now I want to just do my own business. Business is not easy, but that is where accountability comes. That's where you have to define the reason why you started. That's why you have to break it down.
Or you're even thinking of going into you want to work from home kind of job.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you even start looking? Can you do courses? Can you start looking up to people that are already doing well there? Can you start following them on LinkedIn? See what they are doing.
Why don't they even talk about this course? Let me tell you. Now you've seen someone that is a project manager. You want to be a project manager. You don't know what course that person has gone through to be able to get to where they are. Now you're just saying, I want to be that project manager. No, the person have done thousands of exams, different courses to get to where they are. Don't just look at people because this one Ada is doing it. I can do it. This one, no. Maybe Ada I've done 500 courses and I haven't even done one. And I'm trying to be like Ada. No.
So what you have to do then is genuinely come to that person that have succeeded or you want to be like, and it's not copying per se, and it's not you trying to be like them. It's just you want that, you want that for yourself as well, which is not bad to want something good.
No, exactly.
But are you willing to do the work they have done? Are you willing to put in the hard work? So you can start by research on the internet. What is the roadmap to get you to be a project manager? What do I need to do? Self-study, courses, exam. Can you start look for the entry level kind of role that will then take you to be a project manager? From there, you build yourself.
You build yourself slowly, rather than just say, "No, I'm going into it." People sometimes what make people, some people fail as well. They don't read about something before starting it. They don't do their own research.
Yeah.
They've just seen one thing on social media. This is what
it's looking nice.
This is the trending. This is the trending thing, and then they want to go into it. Same in any sector, any profession or something, healthcare sector. You see some people, oh, this one is a nurse. I want to be a nurse. But have they done their research that it's not about going to the university?
Yeah.
It's after you finish the course of studying a nurse to become a nurse.
Compassionate.
Now you're back on the ward now, the shop floor where you're meant to like deliver with no guidance. Would you be able to manage?
Are you confident?
Do you know what I mean?
Do you have empathy? Are you able to work with other people? If there is any issue, are you able to settle well?
Do you know what I mean?
Because you're going to have clashes with other colleagues.
Exactly.
So many things you need to put in perspective and then see, is it really for you before you put your head in? Because if it's not for you and those things come, because it's not what you're interested in, you just give up.
You just give up.
Yeah?
Collaboration. You know, people collaborate and then at some point they're like, oh, they break up straight away. Do you know what I mean? It sometimes it happens in our community a lot. Like 1 day, 2 years later, oh no, I don't collaborate with them again. No, they did this, they did that, they did. What about compromising? Can you not compromise?
What about having the discussion?
Exactly, communication.
You did this, I don't like it. Okay, can we take it this way? This one is affecting me that way. Just talk, shut talk, and then like you said again, compromise. Because we don't all have the same opportunity.
Exactly. We've got different views. So your own opinion is different from mine. My view is different from yours. Or it's just me trying. I would have to just adjust to. I have to agree at some point with that because we're collaborating.
And at some point,
you understand? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, okay, we are two different people. This is like two different people that have decided. It's just the husband and wife.
But the end goal. The end goal is to make.
It's to make something.
To make money. So why not?
So look at the end goal and say, this is what we are getting bigger.
Why did you start? Always ask yourself, why did people start this at the first
place?
So
don't use petty things, minor things to like close
distractions.
Distractions. You understand? The distractions to close a big something that could have been big. Opportunity that could have made you made you big or something because of one petty let me do like this. So I know they do. You understand? Like. I don't know. Maybe I'm over talking. But anyway, guys, you put your own in the comment section.
I think those are the tips we have for you.
But what we are saying is, don't give up.
Do not give up. Now who give up lose.
Now who give up lose. If you're collaborating, please try and adjust, try and compromise, please. If you're collaborating with people, if you're starting a job or a new place, think of your team. Everybody has come from different backgrounds, especially in this UK. You work with different people. You work with, you don't know who they are, they don't know but this job has brought you guys together.
That's true, You
understand? So you just need to know that, okay, what works for one doesn't work for another. If I have my cup of tea with sugar, this one might not have with that. This one might have without sugar. And it should not cause quarrel, you understand? So make sure, at least at the end, put it in the back of your head. End of the month, and I go house with my salary. People that have come to look after or the job that I've done my job diligently.
Home,
No, Quanta, don't go to work and be saying, this today I know they follow this one talk or this be civil in anything that you do.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's what we're trying to say, but you can put your own opinion there. This is just me from Rachel and Ada.
Yes, guys.
So wrapping it up, remember starting a project is exciting, but finishing it up is where the magic happens.
And remember that with the right mindset and strategy, you can pull through to achieve your goals.
Yeah? And
so share with us that one project you've been trying to finish, and we'll be here to cheer you up.
Yay!
So don't forget to
like, subscribe, share,